Hello, how you doing? Let's hit that ad right off the bat so people don't have to have ads for an hour. Cool beans, cool beans, cool beans. We're watching an ad. I apologize. Money makes the world go round and pays my rent, so we have to do this crap. But hey, hopefully it's not too annoying. We're gonna do a little bit of programming this morning. And then we'll get back into making our little wizard tower. So let's change this to just chatting as we kind of wait. You know what I was thinking about doing for the just chatting segment? I love products and services. Yeah, same man. I love being sold things. No Tube Thursday? We could, but I mean, I'll be honest with you, like me and everyone else was kind of digging Minecraft yesterday. Need to calm down. I was told I have to redo a bit part of my big ass collection plan. Oh God. I hate that kind of shit. How are ya? I'm doing good. I was all ready to go live this morning on time because I was like, I was playing some Deadlock. We won. It's kind of got that vibe in Deadlock right now where it's like you're either on one side or the other. Like you're either on the like snowball team or the team that's getting dunked on super hard. And that sucks. That sucks as a gameplay loop. But fortunately I was on the good side this time, the winning side. Hey Woodman, how you doing? Thank you for the 9 months of support. My score was like 9-0 or 209. I swear to God, half those kills were mine, but the game was just like, no, Bebop did 2 more damage, or he got the final hit, so it's his. It's like, fuck you. Fuck you, that's my kill, but whatever. So it's Team Fortress 2. They're still working on the balance, so there's times where it's like really well balanced, and then there's other times where it's just like, what have you done? And right now it's in one of those times. And it just feels bad when you're playing on... Yeah, they're kill securing my shit. And it's like, can you fuck off? How are the kitties today? I think it's one of the better games of this year. I would say it's going to be in my top 5 list. Deadlock. Like, despite its issues, it's still in my top 5. I had a dream there was a streamer murder mystery party. Every Twitch streamer was stuck in a mansion finding out who killed Hassan. My dude, I have no idea. There's so many different, like, that guy is very killable in a murder mystery party sense. Not in a, like, I want to hurt him, but, like, if you told me today the dude showed up dead, I'd be like, I have fucking no idea. I have no idea. I don't know who hates him that much. Some right-wing chud, someone that's an H3 fan, like someone jealous of his wealth. It literally could be anything. Would I make a good detective though? I'd like to think I would, but I don't know if I would. I think I mean, yeah, if it's death by stabbing, someone's trying to frame me. Because I don't dislike that guy that much, you know? That being said, Hassan, play my fucking game. It's called the Communist Manifesto Dami Mami Kami Adventure. I sent it to you. What do you mean Muskrat is suing Twitch? For what? Not getting, like, all of the attention that he feels like he's deserved? Who gives a shit? Anyway, we're doing some Godot programming. Hey. So, yesterday, we did some stuff involving the hand, and it's better now, except for it's not. Twitch doesn't want to advertise on Twitter, and he's big mad. Yeah, that's their prerogative. They really want to have their website that has... you know, issues with saying the word Zionist be next to actual Nazis. You're going to be in El Paso this weekend? It's probably going to be pretty fucking cold, I'll be honest, because El Paso has no ground cover. That shit is just whatever temperature it feels like being. It's going to be that temperature very hard. So it's either going to be very, very cold or very, very hot. Anyway, so yesterday I did some code stuff, and Raitlor was like, I already know how this is going to be a problem. And I did some stuff, and, well, let me show you what we got right now. So we got this code. My hand has an 8, their hand has an 8. We're going to throw this 8 into this. And, I have no fucking clue what's going on. Oh, right, you can't see this. Let me try it again. Where you can actually see, like a person who understands how streaming works. All right. My hand has a jack, their hand has a jack. Here's my jack. I'm going to play the jack. This is Go Fish, so I'm going to ask them, do you have any jacks? And it goes, yes. And then it deletes the jack. No. So here's the deal. It's deleting the wrong card in every single situation. It's off by 1. My theory is that for some reason, and I don't quite understand why, but it has something to do with the way that arrays count, because arrays start counting at 0. My thought would be that you would just find the thing, right? Like, the fact that it didn't get rid of the jack in any of these, I don't need to do a debugger crawl, I don't think, because Raitlor knows exactly what's wrong, I suspect. But my idea would be it's taking out, I believe, the next card. Let's figure out what card it is taking out, because it does take out a card. We both have a king. All right, so if it's the card to the... So, if it's the card to the left, the 9 will be gone. If it's fine with taking this, I think the king will actually leave if I do this, or it'll crash. I'm not sure which. Oh, that's a new one. Huh. Well, I think I know what the problem is with the graphics hand. I think that it is removing itself from the array, which technically is fine with me, actually. I would kind of like that, but then it needs to remove itself. But it's removing inconsistently the wrong card. Sit. What's the name of that? What is that song? I grew up in the town of El Paso. I fell in love with a Mexican girl. That one? What is that? I can't remember the melody well enough to be able to sing it all the way through. Anyway, okay, so my bet... So first off, every single time that the game boots, it comes up with, I want to say like 50 or 20 something errors involving every single card being a problem. The local variable fishy card was never declared in this block. Prefix it with _fishy card. No. How about I don't and you suck my nuts? So it's declared but never used in this block. That's okay. It's not being used here. It's declared but not used. Okay? And it's showing an already declared And it's one that's at 23. Top card. Yeah. That would be things that I know. These warnings I find to never be relevant. Node not found. Late guest display relative to root. Okay. What you doing? Oh, I need to take my allergy medicine. Did you figure out how to hide a secret cow level yet? I should probably make one of those, shouldn't I? The yellow ones are just warnings. So the yellow ones are like, hey, did you know you have a code here that you don't use? Hiding something a little fucked up in your otherwise cozy game can really... I mean, it's not my intention, but I think the VAT guys are definitely going to be fucked up little secret, you know? I mean, yeah, that is what it feels like driving through Texas. You drive through a wasteland for 2 hours and you realize that you're still 2 hours away from even more wasteland, which you're already a part of. You got fucking nothing for miles. Growing up, there's no cell service through like a vast portion of the area. Did you change the name for late guest display at some point? I don't think so. Let's see. Late guest display. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with you, but that... Being able to drive hours and hours and not be in a different state. Okay. Yeah, how far is it Austin to El Paso? Driving it, it's in 576 miles from the center of Texas to the that leftmost corner all the way towards like the California side, that little tippy tip there, that's where El Paso is, right? Brownsville is at the other pointy bit, roughly. So, and then like smack dab is like Waco / Austin area. Most people refer to it as Houston. If you start going towards the coast, you start getting close towards Houston. Those are the major cities that you'd give a shit about. Fort Worth and Dallas is slightly north of Texas, just past the Panhandle line, which is that little squared off bit that's weird and probably has some racism baked in for some reason that I don't understand, because Texas is 49th in education. Anyway, hey, Anarchy, how you doing? Banger name, my dude. But yeah, so... What is that in non-American units for those of you that are not? 576 miles. 576.6 miles to kilometers. What's the thing past a kilometer? Like 1,000 kilometers is what? Because it's 927 kilometers. 928, give or take. There's no like... There should be something that's like, you got like millimeters, meters, kilometers. The other thing. You know, like things in past. I mean, yeah, I guess once you start getting to like that scale, like What is it even 1,000 kilometers from anything? The Oklahoma panhandle exists because of the Missouri Compromise. Texas didn't want to give up having slaves, so it just sold a spit of land above this certain latitude. Yeah, okay, there it is. I was like, I remembered some sort of racism being involved, but I didn't remember what. But we should probably actually do some programming, because I said I'm only going to do an hour of this today. How many megameters is Europe? Or like Europe, I don't have like a scale of it. I need to pick something that's like on one end of Europe to the other. Maybe like Lisbon to... Let's see what Lisbon to Paris is. Yeah. Drive. Just like if I wanted to drive from Lisbon to Paris and I didn't give a shit about anything. 20 hours? 16 hours. Okay, so it's shorter than that. So maybe we just go to like Bordeaux, France instead. That's 11 hours. A little bit closer. Bilbao, Spain? Trying to find something that's like equivalently far for Europeans. That's about 8.5 hours. So yeah, you go from Lisbon, Portugal to almost leaving Spain, going towards France, and that's one Austin to El Paso. I don't know how many burgers it is. Bilbao. All right, all right. It's not like a trip you just make. You know, it's like a long ass drive. Okay, so the lake display is not being found in all of these different locations. I don't know what its fucking problem is. Node not found. Yeah, you're not gonna find that node here. So it's not finding this node because it's just telling it to be ready to understand what the fuck card UI is. Body entered to callable container, card container animations on area to be entered cannot convert argument 1 from object to object. Can you show me where the fuck that is in is that in card UI? Card container animations okay. All right, so a lot of the area entered stuff is not being correctly done. I don't think any of that has to do with any of the stuff that we're having. This one's weird. GoFish attempted to find a variable type string in typed array of object. So like I've made a piece of code and it's called $sign the card. So we've got the card, which you need to understand first, which is card name, which you need to understand first. Card name is whatever card is being asked for in the GoFish thing. So when you put a card up in the top thing, that tells it the value of the card, which is 7. And so when it goes looking for a card, it needs to be looking for usually not 7 or whatever, but it's going to be called card 7. So it's got to be in lowercase. So it is lowercase card, whatever value it has, and make it lowercase. Cool. So that's that. And then later you're going to take that collection of words and you're going to make it a thing. We don't need to lower it again, do we? There's no reason that this needs to be here. For whatever the World Population Review is worth, they rank Texas at 38th in education. Yeah, your variable is a string. The array is made of objects. That's illegal. What? I don't think it needs this card name thing, does it? Because it's already getting card name to lower. We both have 4s. Okay. So, what card did it get rid of then? Hold on. Okay, we fucked this up horribly. We had no cards the same. And I can't read their whole hand because part of it's going off the screen. Yeah, 38th is, like, surprisingly high up. Like, is that 38th out of, like, the states? Like, based on fucking what? What kind of game are you making? So it's a combination of Go Fish with, you know, special abilities. So you could play this as a 2 like you would in Go Fish, or you can play it into the ability area. And if you do that, then you draw 2 cards instead. Similar things with all the other cards, but we haven't gotten that working yet. Right now we're trying to get Go Fish to work. But you set up what the value of these cards are worth based on like your fishing rod, as well as the social links that you've got with everyone in town that would represent all the face cards. So you got a little Animal Crossing social link shit where you're hanging out with cute little critters, trying to make them your friends, thinking about how much you like them when you're just like vibing fishing, while still trying to do some shit. Yeah, Raylord did, or people did try and tell me yesterday. String is a type, object's another type. So you can't have an array of objects? No, you can. You just can't have strings. I might be wrong, but if you use find and it misses, it returns -1. And if you remove a card at index -1, it'll remove the last card in the array. And so... Okay. What's a way we can test this? Let me play some shit that isn't. Let me just, like, get... What the fuck happened? Oh, he asked for a card. He asked for my 3, and I had it. Okay. He didn't draw anything where... No, he's got a 2. But I don't want to do the 2 because I want to break it on something that's not the 2. I want to break it on a mid card so I can see what's going on there. I feel like the code as it stands will probably make temporarily hard coding the cards a pain. I'm trying to jiggle... I will attempt to try and jiggle or explain what Jiggle tried to explain yesterday while I was out. You're looking for a string and array of objects. A string is a type and object's another type. It's not possible to convert between those types without some funny custom shit. Okay, so that's the bit that I'm having issues with. Oh, I'm fine with not hard coding a hand. I think that it's better to just like... We'll pick up other random issues if we just play the game some. I'm sorry, how the fuck did you ask for card P? You had card P? What's the deck limit? I don't know off the top of my head. There's 2 of each card, and it's a normal deck as otherwise. So just half the suits. And then there's 1 extra... 1 or 2 extra ranks. I forget if I made it 2 or not. You're always getting -1. Got it. Okay. So that's because it's searching for a string. Now, $, the card is okay. So, okay. Why do I need to add card in front of that shit? What's happening here? Why? What? Your Sonic OC $, the card is a string. Yeah, I get that it's a string, but like, I can call on player hand, which is a node, right? It's an object. To do that, I just do $, and then the name of the thing, right? So in this example, player hand is a thing that I've got, right? I didn't even think that that was going to be the issue. Okay, this is way more fucked than I think it is. This is a conversion of, so it's never, so, okay, let's just say that this code is hard-coded to do a very, very specific card. Let's just say it's, like, card 2. And this card, this thing only looks for card 2. This is a horrible way of coding it, but it's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to understand a thing. So let's just say we hard-coded this always find card 2, right? Instead of it saying $, the card, it just did. It's technically looking for $, card, the card without the quotes, which doesn't exist. The card 2 is an object, right? So it doesn't pick up this variable as a collection of words. It's just gonna, with the quotes. So it's gonna be $, quote sign. Will it have the plus? Quote sign card, quote sign plus maybe, and then the card. And that's what it's going to be saying every single time. So, like, variables just fucking no work here? Like, I get that it's a string. No, but it's a string. It's a string. Well, can the card be the correct card? Not actually a reference. I'm wondering if this is a thing you could do with just numbers. I mean, so the problem is that I don't know where in the hand the card's gonna be. Yeah? Like, I know exactly where it is in the player hand. Okay, so there's 2 hands that are involved with the player, right? You're inputting a string when it needs an object. Yeah, I get that that's wrong. I need to figure out how to tell it an object, but that's a moving target. That's going to be one of, I don't know how many cards every single time. And I really don't want to do if blah, else if blah, else if 3, else if 4, else if 5, you know, that seems stupid. But as far as I could tell, I need to take this collection of words here, which is going to be the name of the card. Is that what a switch statement is for? I don't know what the fuck a switch statement is, I'll be real. Get node something something. Okay, so how about a get node? Right, yeah. We had we've done get node before, but I don't remember where we did it. I think it was actually just called .get. Switch statements are just cleaner LF chains. LF chains seem like Yandere dev shit, you know? If the call or card order is always synced between the arrays, you might be able to use the index of the card you already found. So, yeah, but here's another issue that I'm having, and I don't fucking get it. So, you really have to stop thinking about that Yondev thing? I know, I'm just using that as my, like, that's what bad coding looks like, apparently. Okay, got it. So, check out this bit. So, hand is, first off, at some point I probably need to correct this. I have a script that's attached to the player hand script called hand.gd, which is different than the array hand, which is handled by game.hand, which is a array that is a global. So that's bad, you know? Like, I don't like that. Like, at all. So I just remembered I forgot to, like, send out the video from yesterday. I hate that it's not working anymore. Let's see. Yesterday was 20th. All right. I'll highlight this in a minute and break it down. Okay, so, the finding the card. Okay, so I'm ready to accept that I'm wrong for the reasons that you guys have said. However, this is a really weird sentence that is not working right either, right? Okay, so in the hand, which is the, you know, thing, get tree, get root, get name of node. Okay, yeah, so it'd probably be $ the card and then is actually get tree, get node, name of node. Right. So maybe instead of $ the card, we go, yeah. Can I do it where it's, okay, let me just grab this. Name of node. Is it going to be happy about this? Expecting a closing blank after. Do you want another parentheses? Are you select for parentheses? What are you doing? Colon? What do you want? It needs to take a string, sire. All right. All right. All right. So, you have an open quote mark. So, okay, I'm assuming you renamed the nodes to match the card names. Yes, I am doing that. I didn't show that code. Well, I did. I just didn't, you know, talk about it on stream. There it is. All right, so anyway, let me show you this bit of code because I'm kind of confused about this. So this has almost the exact same format as the graphics card thing, but this is with a string array. So in the hand, right, which we'll look at in a minute, you want to get rid of the card that we're talking about at the location referenced, which is wherever the card is, right? So, like, why is this also having the same problem if it's this object thing? I guess is my question. And I guess we'll find out in a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and have this printed real quick instead of $ the card because I'm a little on the confused side of what card name is right now. Let's give this a go. You break? No, doesn't break immediately. Eight. There's an 8 in both hands. So, writing down the hand real quick, we got L748K. And if I throw the 8 in there, the 8 should be removed here, here, and here if we've done it right. All right, so that didn't work. So I don't think that that's the problem. The 8 has not been removed from any of the hands. However, the king has been removed from all of the arrays. So this king does not exist in there. So that's still tagging. I think we're also doing something. We're doing the wrong thing for the name of the node. All right. Well, also, let me show you a thing real quick. So in here and in player hand, you'll notice that the cards in this player hand array are listed as they should be. Card K. Card 8, card 4, card 7, card L. This is how they appear in the text up here for the deck list, which is the thing that we're going to be referencing. Can you make it so that when you play a card, it goes, if your card is in late hand? Yeah, that's actually what's in the code right now. So, the node's raw name, yeah, when a node is referencing itself, it's just $, period, I believe. You want to remove the $sign to get your... May I see that line? Well, I kind of want to go with what Raitlor is just saying. You just want the actual name. All right, so... Okay, so we don't need the $sign for it, is what you're saying. Because we already are sure that it's going to be a... Okay, so card the card will be... First, I'm really confused about card the card. Let me, this dude right here. We want to look for the node card K, not card with the, okay, yeah. Expected closing parentheses after call mark. Oh, plus the card, right. Right, I forgot about the plus. I forgot about the plus every single time. Also, I need to fix that. That's a weird fucking thing. All right, P. You don't have any Ps. So I draw a 3, go fish, good. Do you have any 10s? I don't have any 10s. But I know for a fact that you have a 3, so do you have any 3s? Okay. Okay, so the 3 has been removed from player hand, but not lake hand. And then this thing no longer gives us a shit about being connected to the array anymore. So I guess we just need to do, actually, wait. Oh yeah, that's probably the reason that it's not getting rid of the card out of the opponent's hand is because we didn't put any code that does that. Yeah, that would be the fix for that. Cool. And card to card. Pop at. Okay, so it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna double check something before I say something. All right, so they've got a king. I've got a king. Let's go. The king's removed from my hand, but not theirs. Yeah, this fucker right here is still just showing us K. What the fuck? Why would... Oh, because in card name we're not... Why aren't we just adding that in card name? Where the fuck is card name? No, because we can't yet. Because gotta be... Okay, alright. Card plus... Alright, you win. Fuck you, game, but yeah. It's just giving the variable, but not the letter. So, this might break some other shit. Let's try it. J. No, I don't have any jacks, actually, considering I just fucking played it. It needs to be lowered as well. That's why I got this dude right here printed in, because that lets me know if it isn't grabbing the right card. But now it should. Now my hope is that we're not breaking anything else in pursuit of fixing this shit. We both have a 10. All right. Fuck, shit, cock. All right. $sign the card should be card name. That broke the graphics one. Yeah, that's because of the naming of the, because it's called card 7 or whatever now. Okay, internals are right, but the 7's still not leaving. Okay, so this fucker right here, card 7. That should be what it's looking for, right? When it was working, it had to have... It was this, without the lowercase, I guess? Relaunch and compare the print with the actual node name. Yeah, let's give that a go. Save scene. Because, like, I don't get that. Something's wrong there. I'm surprised that the issue isn't what I thought it was. I'm confused slightly on why it didn't like my specific way of framing it. But it gets it's that it didn't want the $sign in front of it. Fine. Jack. We both have one, right? Yeah. Okay. So the Jack is gone. Are you still a part of this group? Yes. This dude right here is card J. The card should be... Check your live node names. Yeah, okay. Card J. Yeah. That's... Card J. Card J. What's different? Maybe it's trying to find the under the root. Give me a second to figure out what you've done. So get tree gets the everything that's involved with the... Okay, sure, right. So this is us finding the file path. So the root is there. Wait, the root is all the way there? I thought root would be at least fucking player hand or some shit. So I don't know what the tree is, but get root gets you here. And then get node gets you card play area? I think that this isn't going far enough down the tree, unless if I'm completely confused. If you wanted to... Okay. Fetches a node. The node path can be a relative path from this node or an absolute path from the scene tree to a node. I think it's trying to find it at root. Yeah. And it needs to find it in card play area, card or player hand. So would the thing I need to do be get root this? Is it renaming any of these nodes before we're doing this? So let me show you where it's renaming the node, because maybe I fucked this up. So here we have the card UI. So every time a card is brought into existence, workcock is done to it, which is just the general ready function for this card. It sets up the label name, the group label, the ability text. It finds it in the deck list. It gets the info from the deck list code, then it loads that information based on that. It prints the thing that it does, and then puts it together. And then, you know, it adds that text to the thing, it adds the group text to the thing, it adds the ability text to the thing, and then lastly, it sets its name to card, load card name, lowercase. So card name is here, which is card name. What? Yeah, actually that's where where's card name defined? It's got to be in there somewhere because this works. Card name is probably an object of load card. Okay, fair enough. Oh, right, because that's a thing as well. Got it. All right, and then this checks to see if it's draggable. And we have it move around, and we have it where you can't click on it if it's not your turn. Try using Q free on the $sign. Yeah, it's got to be something like that. It's something with the way that Godot handles nodes, and that's why Did you queue free the card yet? No. Can I put it in this dollar sign the card bullshit string? Like, just slap it on the back here? Call it a good day? No? Oh, you probably want a period, yeah. Are you... I think we tried that before and it failed. Okay. So... Okay, let's talk about what's going on as it is right now. Because we may not actually want to go the direction that I think we're going, and let's just talk about the direction that is. Okay, so we've got an 8 in our hands. They've got an 8 in it, right? No, because it looks like you need it for 93. So when I drop the 8, the hands get to look weird, but it will be removed from all arrays. So it's been removed from both of these arrays. This card cannot leave that. Okay, so it's not being removed from the graphics array then, because it's still attached to this group. Okay. So yeah, maybe dollar sign the Q card, free it. I'm gonna do that here. Line 93. Oh, you want that at the end of line 93? Is that going to be chill there? Because doesn't there need to be something else going on at some point right after? No, that was 93. Dollar sign the card, Q free. Yeah, so this doesn't have the Q free thing. This just pops it. Okay. Either it will, or we will need to assign the pop at to a variable, then Q free that. Okay, let's just give this a go and see what happens. All right, we got 4, 6, king, 8, and L. I don't have any of that shit. Q? All right. I don't have any kings. No, go fish. And then it drew a card and it was a copy. Cute. I hate you. Jack. Don't have any jacks. I don't have any 8s somehow. Wait, did you just draw it again? The fuck? What? Are you cheating? 9? I drew a 9. Okay, that's fine. Which, it went away, but that's not me asking for a card. We've got a J and L. They're just not... They're just banging... There's no way they're this lucky. 7. Go fish? We also need to have animations for cards being drawn because it's very confusing. And that's an aesthetic thing, but it does give like player information. Just every now and then right now, I'm just like, wait, okay, I guess it's my turn now. Jack. They have a 10 now? Oh, they do have a 10 now. Thank you. 10. And then it crashes. Okay. Attempting to call Q free on base null instance on null instance. Is it because we popped it? Does Q free have to be before that? Q's this node to be deleted at the end of the current frame. When deleted, all of his children will be deleted. I think this has to be part of the... Okay, yeah. It was worth a go. It was worth a go. Okay, so we get rid of this, and then we're going to add it to the end of 93, yeah? It had a grump at me for doing that, right? Or no, I was trying to put it in the variable $sign the card. Is this okay? That's cool. We're cool with that. We're cool with that. All right. They have a 10. I have a 10. Let's go. 10. I didn't catch what happened to my graphics hand, but okay, hold on one sec. Let's try it again. 6. Okay, right now I have 10, K, 4, 6, ace. So it's doing that stupid thing where it gets rid of the wrong thing again. But it's getting rid of them in the internal code at the very least. If it doesn't work, do var something line 93 and then something queue free. Okay, got it. God, this is all like one action, so I'm trying to come up with better names for like every portion of this. Var get out already equals blah. Get out already. And then get rid of this space. Yeah. Let me double check and make sure I got rid of Q free at the end of that. Okay. I did notice that when we threw a card in there, it got rid of it anyway. So I'm gonna just re-roll and get a free, like, the right hand. Hold on. My God, we need to stop drawing such good hands. Two. We both have a 2. All right. Ace. 2s and 8s. Okay, we got an ace, a P, a 2, a 8, a 7, a 3, and a 9. That's what we got in order. All right, so let's get rid of the 8 because the 8 shouldn't. Also, debug shows the. This is the Lake's hand. It's really hard for y'all to see, probably. But up here, we've got Lake hand and player hand. It's very small text, and the Lake hand is actually going off the screen here. But it tells me, like, a majority of their cards. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 7 cards. And then we can just turn this off with, like, this. Or just delete that node entirely. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't need to exist. It's very just there for testing. Okay, so if you throw the 8 in, it got rid of the 9. So it's still getting rid of the last thing in the list. But it did get the 8 out of both of the hands still. So it's still just not. When a I don't know if that matters any at all, but that looked weird. When an array can't find what you're talking about, it gets a -1 as the return, right? So if it's doing that, that means that it's not finding whatever the fuck it's trying to find. Can we know what? Yeah. Print get out already. I have a feeling that we're going to get some weird ass answer here and we're all going to sit and scratch our heads for a minute. 4. Everyone's got a 4. 4? Card P, node. What? Is that extraneous information or is that... Well, that's weird. Print $sign the card. Yeah, we got $sign the card. No, we don't. Print parentheses $sign the card. Gonna do this, and then we need to probably switch to Minecraft because I promised people I'd start at noon my time, and it's currently 12:17, so I'm a liar. All right, restart until we get a card that's in common. Whoa, we got a 10. 10s? All right, nothing. But what do you say about the 10? All right, this dude right here, you know, card 6. Object null. At what point did you decide to stop knowing the fuck you're talking about? Is it because it's being popped? It's not getting the node. Like, rate lore I know is good enough at this print before the pop to be sure. Sure. I believe that's the issue. But also, I'm gonna go ahead and... No, I don't give a shit about what you do. We're gonna go ahead and get Minecraft started. All right, so in our code, however, we've got a 7, a jack. Okay, 2 jacks. Go. Okay, got rid of a different card. Yeah, it's calling it object null here as well. So the $sign the card is not working. This $sign the card bitch prints object null. Fuck. Gamer morning, Sugar Rivoli. We're switching over to Minecraft now because I don't want to spend all day doing this, and it's not... It's a neat thing, but I need to build up, and the code for the fucking gameplay is the most annoying shit and the least fun bit to look at, and it's the fucking bit we've been stuck on for like a month. Unfortunately, it's not something that we can just avoid because the thing I really want to talk about is the game. You know, like, there are too many comfy games that have no fucking gameplay, and they think that being a walking simulator, well, look at all the pretty assets I flipped. Fuck you. Your game sucks dick. There's nothing to it, man. Ad's almost over, so